What's good, y'all? Lately I just been thinking, and I just want to tell anybody out there watching, it's never too late. As long as you don't give up. And coming from somebody who failed so many times, lost so many times, bro. All I could do is keep moving, bro. You feel me? I might have lost this, I might have lost a job, I might have lost this, but I gotta get up and figure it out. And that's how it is as a man. I don't know how females look at it, but I know as a man, you can only dwell on your loss for so long. Because before you look up, you gotta get to moving. You get what I'm saying? You gotta get to doing something. So don't be hard on yourself, bro, but just make sure you're not dwelling in the darkness. Make sure you're not dwelling in the past mistakes, the discouragement, the lost hope. You gotta get out of that, bro. Speak life to yourself. Believe you can chase. Believe you can get it. Don't believe you can chase because it's easy to chase, but believe you can have it. Believe you can obtain it and reach whatever it is. Make sure it's positive at the end of the day and just don't give up. Now, as simple as that sounds, bro, it's so hard to do because you be grinding day in and day out and you don't see the results. But it's just like it don't happen overnight. And something I told y'all before is if it was easy, everybody would do it. And I was talking to a coworker today and he was saying the easy things always come at a price. And so does the hard things. And what he was saying was that the easy things always got something bad lined up behind it. That's why it's easy. But the good things always hard in the beginning. It's always crushing. It's always so difficult. But it's something so resting, something so better at the end. And if you could just keep fighting, bro. If you could still, just push through, even when you at 1%, bro, you're gonna get something. And I've been through a lot, bro. I'm not saying this because I've been through the most than people I know in my life, because there's people who dealt with worse than me. But it's not about who dealt with worse or who dealt with more. At the end of the day, it's about what they allowed that pain to do to them. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes we can't control what happened to us, but we can control what we allow it to change in us. You get what I'm saying? And I want to use everything I've been through, bro, to push me to become a better person for y'all, to help somebody out there, to stop them from killing themselves, to stop them from being depressed. This channel is just deeper than just talking and just, trying to be inspirational. I truly want to change lives just from my voice, just from showing up during the darkest days. Some of these videos I have on my channel, bro, I was posting missing sleep. I was posting, feeling down and out, bro. And some days I feel like that, some days I don't. But at the end of the day, I gotta keep showing up. I truly love y'all. And my channel may be at 344 subscribers right now, but I know millions will see this one day. I know this will touch somebody's heart. I know this will reach somebody. And I try my best to pray sometimes. And keeping God first is very important. It's very important because I can't do nothing without him. And the honest truth is, I'm nothing without God. I'm nothing. And, I just want to become better every day. I make mistakes, I fall, I may disappoint God, but I know he still loves me, and I know God still loves you, So if he waking you up every day, don't take that for granted. Keep trying, always try to make things right throughout your day. Don't dwell on, the anger, the bitterness. It's so easy to give in to the mess, bro. It's crazy, and you just really have to find that light in yourself. You have to find a reason while you're doing what you're doing and just keep going. Nobody really, fueled me when growing up. They never spoke life into me. It was always doubt. It was always frustration. And it took a lot to get that out of me, So when I go through things, I go through it alone. And then plenty of y'all, I may go through things alone, but, you're not alone. You may go through it alone, but you're not alone, Don't give up. And that's my whole goal of this channel, just to not give up on life. Don't let life beat you to the point where you just throw in the towel. Get something out of everything you've been through. There's there's something to gain out of the pain, you know. Without no pain, there's no gain. So I just want to encourage y'all, you know, just a simple little message. Don't give up. Keep pushing through, and it won't happen overnight. You gotta stay patient. You gotta wait, and it gotta be deeper than just making money, because you only gonna do something for money for so long. Like just like your job at 9 to 5, you may go there for money, but you see how you may not even like your job. I know, and it's not easy, bro. You know, showing up every day, trying to do better, getting put down, taking losses, but it's just like, who else gonna get it? You know, and you gotta get real hungry about your goals, bro. You gotta be willing to stop certain things, and that's where I'm at. I'm at war with myself of becoming this new person and battling my old self. And the fight is so tough, but without God, I'm gonna lose every time. So, you know, don't give up, bro. Keep fighting. You know, find that inner strength. Try something, bro, but don't give in. You got this.